What's up, y'all? It's Scott Bass here with Paddle of the Florida Keys. I'm here to go over today 3 entry-level models. If you're a first-time board buyer, or even if you bought a few boards before and you're looking to upgrade a little bit, the SIC line has a lot to offer. And we're going to go over the different boards that are available and talk about the different build qualities, different building techniques. First of all, we're going to look at the Tile Surf. All right, this one comes in an 11'6" and a 10'6". The 11'6" is 32 inches wide. The 10'6" is 31 inches wide. All right, this is a surf style board, or what we would call an all-around cruiser, more or less a big stable surfboard. This is kind of what most people imagine when they think about a paddleboard. It's got a relatively flat bottom. It's got a nice long deck pad. Got bungees up front to put your life jacket. And then there's plenty of room on this thing to bring your dog along, or put a cooler on there. And if you wanted to, you can always add more attachment points to the front or back of the board. We have upgrade kits available where you can attach anything anywhere to a board. So this one is available as it's a great starter board. It's a good board for people that live on canals, that have seawalls, that have rocks. It's super durable construction. The Ace Tech is going to be the lighter weight version of this model and a little bit nicer build. The Ace Tech is $949, and the Tough Tech, which is a more ruggedized version, which is really great for people that have really rough use and a lot of kids, or say you own a resort or a hotel and you want to provide boards to your guests. The Tough Tech version is available at $699. So that's the Tile Surf 11'6". It's a nice looking board. This is actually the art version of it. This is the more expensive one at $949. All right. Over here we have the Tile Fit. This is what we would call a hybrid board. Kind of has a little bit of a bow, so it helps with tracking. It's a little bit shorter than the Surf. It comes in at 11 foot. It's also available in a 10-foot model. This is the Ace Tech version, which is $999. The Tough Tech version is $779. And it is a great board for people that want to go a little bit further. It has a little bit more attachment points. All right, it has a back leash. It also has a front leash, which is great for a bow line or to tie off something. That also has it on the Tile Surf. All right, this one is the same Tough Tech construction. Tough Tech is a fiberglass board with a plastic protection. All right, so it's built just like a fiberglass board, but then they put this plastic on the outside so you can run it into the dock, or your kids can jump up and down on it and it's not going to hurt it. The Tough Tech again is going to be the heavier quality build, and that's great for resorts and places that have a lot of heavy use and maybe a lot more rocks, or just it's a little bit more budget oriented. So that's always a nice thing as well. This is the board that we've chosen to be in our rental fleet this year. So we put 4 of these in the fleet so far, and we're going to have more as the year goes on. And we're using the Tough Tech model as well, not the Ace Tech. Ace Tech is nice for owners, and Tough Tech is nice for rentals. Then over here, last but not least, for the review today, we have the Sonic 12'6". This is what we would call a touring style board. This is great for people that really want to get exercise on the board. They're going to go maybe a little further. It's still got the bungees for your cooler tie downs. It's got the leash in the front, so you can put a bow line on it if you like. There's also this mid-point leash attachment right here that you can get a GoPro adapter for if you want, so you can film yourself while you're paddling, or film your surroundings while you're paddling. This one's available in red and blue. It only comes in the Ace Tech. It does not come in Tough Tech. And this is a great board. This one's going to come in right at about 30 pounds, and it's going to be $1,050 for the 12.6, and then the 11-footer, the shorter one, is at $999. So that's a lot of board for less than $1,000. This is the red one. It also comes in a blue. The 11.6 only comes in blue right now, so, or the 11-foot rather, only comes in blue. All right, these are your basic entry-level boards from SIC. 3 great boards. $1,050 for the most expensive one, and they go down from there, starting out at like $699, I think, for the least expensive one. Yeah, the Dow Surf. So you can see the front shape on this one really cuts through the water. It really exaggerates and assists you with tracking. This board's going to go straight further. It's also a little bit narrower, so you can keep your paddle a little closer in, which keeps you going forwards in a straighter pattern as well. This one might feel a little tippy to some people, but I think after you paddle it for a couple days, you're going to really get into it, because this board really flies. This is the board that my guides choose. Whenever we go to do a tour, they are always fighting over who's going to get to paddle this board. Now, we do have these boards available for demo, and you can come in anytime and try one out. Matter of fact, that's what I recommend you do. If you're going to buy a board, come into the shop ready to paddle. Wear your suit. Be ready to come look at some boards, put them in the water. You really don't know how they're going to feel until you get them on them and get them out on the water.